Arrived in Saffron City. Sold items including X Attack at the Pokemon Mart in Lavender Town. Went to the Pokemart in Lavender Town, spent a lot of money. Here in Lavender Town, Rosette obtained item Pokemon Flute, or rather Poke Flute.
You look like abandoned an orphan Pokemon.
Jeez. It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. Departed volunteer house in Lavender Town for next destination. This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower.
We are totally not possessed in Pokemon Tower.
And Rosette saved this game on Route 12. And it's just really quiet, so I'm a little taken aback. And I'm staring at the tree. Now I'm on my bike. And now we're gonna find a fisherman.
Because you're totally not talking
To the possessed people at the Pokemon Tower.
Stop already, God.
Welcome back, everybody.
Fisherman Hank.
Now, I know what you're trying to do there, but I've got to interrupt you because we have some business to take care of, Alex. Hold the phone. Hold it. I want some Phoenix Wright graphics up there right now. Hold it. Because I have to do a little bit of punishing right now. Because, Alex, you did a bad.
What?
You hurt somebody's feelings on the podcast.
I did?
Yes, you hurt a troll's feelings.
Well...
And you should feel bad about that. And therefore, your punishment? Give me your wrist, boy. Give me your wrist.
Ow.
And now you will learn your lesson. Do you understand me?
Not really.
All right, cool. So, for those who are a little confused about what we're talking about, last week's podcast, we covered post-E3 stuff, and we got, what was it, 2, 3
Just
trolls?
two trolls.
2 trolls, and before people jump down our throats, like, what do we define as a troll? People who are doing random talk, like, I didn't catch all of the stuff that he was saying, but Alex was watching it, and kind of basically saying if you're not going to be talking about what's relevant or what we're talking about on the podcast in the chat room, then basically he'll hide your comments. He eventually hid these guys, and they didn't learn their lesson. So, like, they basically wanted to play... Well, what was it that you said? They were playing 20 questions?
Yeah, 20 questions.
In the chat room. And at that point, you basically said, like, are you going to be doing that? They even admitted, no, we're going to play 20 questions, because why not?
Yeah.
I especially love the fact that when you even confronted them later on going, are you guys even remotely interested in video games at this point? And they're like, is Fortnite dead? And I'm like... And the next 3 comments were about Fortnite. It was like, we haven't even talked about Fortnite in this podcast. Like, we've talked about Resident Evil 2, we've talked about all the other announcements. We didn't talk about Fortnite. Why are you going to Fortnite? And so at that point, you eventually said, like, are you guys just gonna sit here and do 20 questions? Like, 20 questions. So then at that point, you said you basically got ready to ban them. So,
yeah.
Like, you said goodbye, and you banned them. What you didn't know was I was actually writing off on my keyboard, thanks for the view, dumbass. And as soon as I got done with it, Shadow Blazer 3000 has banned this person from the channel. I'm like, damn it! Except I didn't scream on the podcast, but I'm like, damn it! Alex!
You wanted the satisfaction, I get that.
I kind of did at that point, because they were being idiots,
Want to use the Poke Flute?
And at that point, I was feeling really good about myself for coming up with the thanks for the view, dumbass. I was like, oh man, now I don't get that. Alex has basically cock-blocked me.
It attacked in a grumpy rage.
He's suffering from the exact same rage that I was at the podcast. So there you go. There's the funny story about how Alex banned a troll, and then literally the next day I heard about how he hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Well, I guess then it's a good thing that you were dealing with Alex and not with me, because here's literally my approach to people. Like, I have no problem with random discussions happening in a chat room, but it's very clear right off the bat when you're dealing with a damn troll.
Yeah, I had some problems.
Okay. Well, random pockets of teleportation and okay. Sorry. I don't know what we were looking at right then and there. In fact, you ought to just like bloody that thing up a little bit.
That's my desktop wallpaper. So, but
yeah, bloody up the wallpaper. So it looks like we okay. Apparently, I'm scared of anime girls at this point. But,
yes, you are.
but yeah, like it. Alex and me have been doing this for a while. It's very obvious when you're dealing with a troll like that, where they just want to have random discussions.
Snorlax broke the game.
He did. He did, and he scared me. Now I have a fear of zombies, fetuses, and anime girls. Jiminy Christmas. E3 has not been a kind week to me. But yeah, like, because we've dealt with these guys before, right, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Where you get these random people who want to have random discussions, and when you actually answer them or whatnot, they just don't change it. They're there to do their own thing. So at that point, here's the way I literally look at it. And to quote, I know Alex is gonna get mad, but I'm gonna quote a wrestler, but I think he said it best. And this was on Twitter. Is that Twitter is basically my front window. If I don't like what you're saying or doing, I close my fucking window. Okay. That's literally my approach to it. So in some cases, I would actually say to Mr. Troll, Alex was kinder to you than I would have been. And I know a couple of people will probably ask the question, well, why wasn't Drak watching? Okay, that's my bad.
Well, you are running the podcast.
I was running it, but this was actually my fault because I got really into the conversation. And so at that point, like, I was watching the chats and all that, but I can't remember what we were talking about when a lot of the crap happened. Mm-hmm. But I was really involved in the conversation. I wasn't paying as much attention to the chat as I should have. Because the way I remember it is, I was paying attention to the conversation, and then I caught a couple of things that needed to be banned.
Yeah.
And then eventually it was a wall of bans. I'm like, Alex, what the hell?
Well, you were like seeing something shiny, probably.
Something shiny.
Shiny!
I think it was more along the lines of, I want to say, like, this was around the time when we were taking on some of the stupider things that happened around E3.
Probably.
And I actually got a shock out of Romney, so I was probably like, oh my gosh, you got a shock out of Romney, roll with it. And that's probably what caught what took my attention. And I mean, well, we can get into those because I want to have Andrea's opinions on some of them. She actually was there when a lot of it happened.
I was only watching. I wasn't.
Yeah, but like you and me were having that discussion of how stupid it was. But yeah, so there you go. There's our troll story for the podcast. We have them occasionally. It's not necessarily like we're not familiar with them or how to deal with them. It's just, for all the people who want to immediately put in the comments, well, you guys are impeding his freedom of speech. We're really not. We're, in fact, exercising our freedom of expression to say, get the hell out. All right? And like I said, as CM Punk said, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, is my front window. If I don't like what you're saying or doing, I close my fucking window.
Yeah.
So there you go. We apparently, I'm sure we're gonna get this at some point. We impede free speech.
Oh, too bad.
Too bad. Anyway, so yeah, welcome back, everybody. We're kicking the crap out of a Snorlax, but he's kind of kicking you back, Alex. He's kicking you pretty hard.
I had some trouble with the Snorlax.
He's like, let me go. I don't care.
I don't know why I'm going to such effort because there is another Snorlax I could catch, but I just decided to go all out for this one.
Is there two in this one?
Yeah, there's always two.
Okay, I couldn't remember if sometimes.
Isn't there a third?
No.
No.
I thought there was east, west, and then south.
Nope.
Okay. My bad. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Maybe I'm swapping over like Sudowoodos and Johto.
There's only one Sudowoodo and Johto. I don't know why I went with Hypnosis. He was already a
Then I
snake.
must be thinking about another RPG.
You must be.
I must be. I've got RPGs on the brain, man. I'm wondering how I'm going to get through the next 6 months because most of the games I'm interested in reviewing are RPGs.
RPG. Oh, the snore. The snore.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot about this. I've forgotten about it the last 2 recordings that we've done, so I need to bring this up.
Okay.
Somebody is calling you, quote, on your bullshit.
What?
So you apparently, I think it was on Twitter, you put this out, that you officially stated that Xenogears has become the longest Let's Play on the channel.
Right.
Which we all kind of warned people it probably would be. But then this guy sent me a message via Twitter saying, well, can you really count that as the longest? Because RPGs are generally kind of long. And he actually made a very eloquent argument about how Sonic 06 should still be considered the longest Game Grumps playthrough. And we're talking like after Pokemon Fire Red ended.
Right.
Where that broke it. So at that point, he was basically making a very eloquent argument that Sonic 06 should still be considered it because RPGs are generally supposed to be long. So at that point, 109 parts is actually pretty short, apparently, to him for RPGs.
Well, that's kind of the problem with trying to compare to the Grumps, because the Grumps do a lot shorter videos.
Yes, but I have a proposal. Let's see if this works. Should we just put RPGs in a whole different bracket? And just say, like, longest RPG of the channel?
I mean,
we're gonna play a lot of them.
There are RPGs that are fairly short. I mean,
there are.
Dot Hack is only about 30 hours.
Oh, yeah, and Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, if you, like, bust through that, it's 6 to 8 hours, I think. What the heck?
It just
so much blood on the screen.
That was not blood.
With the anime girls?
There wasn't even the anime girls. It just loaded a state. I just reloaded the state because I wasn't really getting the results.
Let's just be honest. E3 broke me. E3 broke me, and therefore I can't process anything anymore.
Yeah, just wait till Resident Evil 2
Stop
comes
waking
out,
up.
Then you can not sleep for a while.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to sleep in 2019, am I?
Oh, come on.
Because we'll have zombies in Resident Evil 2. We'll have fetuses in Death Stranding.
Well, how long did it take before you can start sleeping?
And jump cut. We finally got Snorlax.
Yay!
7.
Please tell me you gave him a really awesome name.
You'll see.
Please tell me you named him Burden. I loved when ProJaren did that.
No, I named him after a dear friend of mine.
Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
Aww. Special shout out to Snorlax.
Yeah. This one's for you, buddy.
Who is our artist's husband, isn't he?
No.
Okay.
that is Okoa.
Okoa. Okay, I keep on mixing that up. Because I could have sworn like Noirlax got shown like, what was it? Yeah, it was a Facebook picture where Noirlax I think was in a picture with our artist Marta.
Yeah, we've met before, all three.
Yeah, and for some reason I thought that was her husband. Dang it. Okay, I will fix this later on. I'm sorry, Marta. Please put in text going, no, he's totally not. He'll forget again. Just give him another shiny thing. He'll forget. Or show him a fetus.
Show him a fetus.
I'm not even kidding, man. That trailer,
Teleport.
it broke me.
By the way, the Pokemon here in the mountains are so chunky. I wish there was a pink Pokemon with floral pattern. Foreshadowing.
Why don't you just...
Wait. What? Was she fat shaming Pokemon? What? Was that a thing that was happening? Shut up!
What I'm getting...
Oh, jeez! Right in the pockets of teleportation!
The point of that was to show that, hey, that becomes what she's talking about is a future Pokemon. It's, I don't know, Mana or something.
Gura's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't get me to go without. I love fishing. Can I fish you? Tell me, do you like to fish?
You better like to fish.
Grand, I like your style. I think we could be friends. Take this and fish, young friend.
Sound a little like Barney.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of what I'm... Hey, friend. That's kind of what I'm going for.
Oh, I was actually thinking Barney the dinosaur, but you went Barney from the Flintstones.
I love you. No, I will not sing that.
And yet you did.
You can catch a big Magikarp with that rod. I want to see it.
I didn't sing it. I teased it. I rickrolled you.
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down. Ah, crap! Fetus is on the screen. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, stop with the fetuses already.
Don't you stop with the fetuses already. I'm trying to forget them.
Just for that, I'm gonna throw up the fetus on the screen in post. Not even a nibble.
You mean a Death Stranding one?
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
all right. That works. So, yeah. In case people can't get the feeling or get the feel for this, in this recording session, it's post E3. Drak got a fair bit of sleep, but he also got lots of insanity. And
fishing.
yay, Pokemon's on the hook.
It's a Krabby.
See, Alex, you can play fishy Pokemon. Poke Fishima.
Oh.
When do we get our own Digimon?
I don't know.
When do I get a Digivice?
When we play a Digimon game on the channel.
But when are we gonna do that?
I don't know. When are we gonna do that?
There aren't too many like that we can bring over. That's the thing.
And there was a fairly newer one recently.
Oh yeah, the cyber. Actually, no, yeah.
Cyber
The
Sleuth.
Cyber Sleuth ones.
Yeah.
They are recent. I think they just barely had a recent edition, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like a year ago. So there you go. We can.
Its pincers are not only powerful weapons, they use for balance when walking sideways. Krabby's not a very good Pokemon, so. But I'm catching it for the sake of catching it.
And you didn't name it.
No.
So at this point, it's filler.
It's filler.
That's its name, filler. In fact, you need to go and rename it to filler, just because it's filler. Filler. So okay, like how much time do we have actually on this part?
I don't know.
Because okay, yeah, I was actually gonna say like let's bring up some of the E3 stuff for Andrea to react on, but no, there's not a whole lot of time left to get into. But
Plus, I
Jiminy
think all she
Christmas.
really is worried about is Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean,
I'm not trying to.
actually, she watched a good amount of trailers. She was just. I mean, don't make me speak for you, hun, but like you were pretty excited for Resident Evil 2, like me.
Oh yeah.
When that got, like, I mean, I'm the one that got up and danced because when the release date came up, I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing. But yeah, I mean, like, we were both freaking out when we saw it was a zombie. It was like,
It's a
oh my
zombie.
gosh. And then I confirmed, I was like, that's Leon! And she's like, is it? And I'm like, yes it is. Resident Evil 2. What was the other one that got you? You were excited for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Speedo Man runs up walls instead of crawling up them. I love the fact that like the chat room that I was in was giving crap about the fact that Spider-Man was not crawling up the walls, he was running up them, completely forgetting the fact that it was like a quick time event when he was running up the wall. It's like all the ones you're showing is them running up the wall. Doesn't he crawl up walls anymore?
Electricity is my specialty. I don't know a thing about Pokemon or the sea, though.
And what made it better was right as soon as he said that, they went into the open world demo
Yeah.
and he crawled up a wall.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, okay then.
Well, Torb.
But keep in mind, this was a guy in the chat room who was literally pissing people off because he was like, why is he not crawling up walls? And so eventually, I can't remember the guy's name, it was like, C? Like, you got a chorus of C in the chat room. Jiminy Christmas. Smash Ultimate, you were also excited for.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go.
Pokemon, let's go. We're gonna send out Dougie Doug.
Well, Dougie Doug has to return in Pokemon Let's Go. So. Yeah, we've already gotten the question. Are we going to be playing Pokemon Let's Go? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I might take it on just because it's a console RPG, and holy crap, I'm excited. And in fact, I will get a Diglett, and I will name it Dougie Doug. Just because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Drakmake, we have a Pokemon team. There you go.
Diglett can't be Dougie Doug.
A Doug Trio.
It's not a Doug Trio.
Yeah, but once he evolves it to Doug Trio.
Oh, that's right. You caught it as a Doug Trio, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so at that point, Dougie Doug. No, I will catch a Diglett, and I will name it Dougie Doug Jr.
Junior.
Dougie Doug Jr.
Then will you rename it to Senior once it evolves?
No, I'll keep it just Junior, because then at that point, it's not Dougie Doug. It's the second Dougie Doug.
Right.
The Diglett.
Okay.
Dougie Doug
Well,
the
you need an
Diglett. Try and say that
aloha.
3 times fast.
You would need an Aloha
Alola.
Doug Trio
Not Aloha.
because it has the fancy hair.
It has the
No, then Dougie Doug doesn't work. Then we gotta find like something else to call him. Oh, I got it though. Pauly Shore.
Oh, come on.
Well, because he's kind of got they've got that hairdo. Oh my gosh! If I actually did that and I got the Alolan Doug trio named him Polly Shore, I'd just be pulling out the Polly Shore voice. It's like smoke edge. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Confirmed. It hurt. Confirmed. You took his money. Confirmed. You mugged a little kid.
I mugged a kid. Give me your lunch money.
I love when people put like real life to Pokemon because it works. We'll be right back.
Can you turn it up? It's really quiet.
Unfortunately, no, I can't. Well, actually, yes, I can.